Hello, hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am discussing the some important chapter exercise question answers, that is lesson number 9, the farmer's wife. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಪ್ರಥಮ PUC ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ತರಗತಿಗೆ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ವೈಫ್ ಈ ಘಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಸಮರಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ತಾವು ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗದಿದ್ದರೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೀಡಿಯೋಗಳನ್ನ ತಾವು ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪದೇ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಒತ್ತಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಟಿಫೈ ಆಗೋದ ಮೂಲಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೀಡಿಯೋಗಳು ಲಭ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಈಗ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ವೈಫ್ ಈ ಘಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂಥ ಸಮರಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. The Farmer's Wife is written by Olga. Summary: The Farmer's Wife is a poem written by Olga. In this poem, the poet has spoken on behalf of the farmer wife. The farmer's wife is the sad and sorrowful because he had committed suicide. He has died because he had borrowed money for his crop from money lenders, but he was unable to repay the loan. He had grown cotton crop, but there was no yield from the fields. Cotton pods were eaten by worms, so he could not repay the loan. He took poison, but he forgot his responsibility as as a husband and as a father. Now she has to answer the money lenders. She has to look after the children. She had to feed the children. She has to educate the children. She has to do all this alone, and so she is sadly thinking about future. Comprehension number 1, main question number 1 marks question. Who is you in the poem The Farmer's Wife? Right answer, the farmer. Who do I in the poet refer to? The farmer's wife. Who is the virtuous man according to the farmer's wife? Right answer, her husband. Fourth question, why does she call her husband as virtuous man? Right answer, because he has managed to escape from the creditors. Fifth question, who is the poor sinner in the poem? Right answer, the farmer's wife. Why does she refer herself a poor sinner? Right answer, because she is alive and facing the creditors every day. Seventh one, why has the farmer committed suicide? Right answer, due to bad harvest, he could not repay the loan he had taken. Question number 8, what does the phrase "you crossed over" mean? Right answer, relief from the troubles. How did the farmer die? Right answer, by consuming poison. Question number 10, name the crop grown by the farmer. Right answer, cotton. Question number 11, what has the farmer poisoned his wife? Right answer, her bitter existence. Question number 12, name one of the troubles given by the farmers to his wife. Right answer, abused or kicked or reviled. When did his trouble his wife when he was drunk? Question number 14. What did the farmer's wife think when he troubled her? Right answer, he is but a man. Question number 15. What remained even after the farmer's death? Right answer, debt. Question number 16. How many children did the farmers have? Right answer, 4 children. Question number 17. Where has the farmer's wife remained? Right answer, before his creditors. Question number 18. What happened to the dignity of the family? Right answer, the dignity hit the dust. Question number 19. What did the farmer imagine about his wife? Right answer, her back would bear the burden of 4 children. Question number 20. What is meant by harvest of my home? Right answer, means her children. Question number 21. What needs a firm heart according to the farmer's wife? Right answer, to ask questions like what is this? Why is this? Question number 22. What does the farmer's wife decide to teach her children? Right answer, to clench a fist. Question number 23. What does the farmer's wife want to embrace? Right answer, life. Comprehension number 2 and 3. Other first question. What series of contracts does the speaker draw between herself and her husband? Right answer. The farmers, while sarcastically refers to her husband as the virtuous one and herself as the sinner. She refers so because her husband has managed to escape from the creditors, whereas she is alive and facing the creditors every day. She also says that he could never bend his head in front of others, so stretch his hand to ask for help. He could not even sell his crops, but as his wife was submissive right from her birth, used to stretch her hand in front of everyone, and also familiar with being sold. She also says that her husband died unable to bear the burden of his children. But she will not only bear the burden of 4 children, but teaches her children to clench a fist against the odds. Question number 2. What memories of her husband trouble her now? Right answer. The wife refers her husband as virtuous who was managed to escape from the creditors. Remembers him as a proud person who would not bend his head in front of anyone. She is also troubled by the abuses and kicks the husband had heaped on her when he was alive. She had forgiven him then, but now, in the light of his suicide and consequent desertion of her, she feels betrayed. She realizes that her life with him has be continuous story of sadness and deprivatization. Priva- Deprivation. Third question: how does the poem bring out the plight of farmer's wife? Right answer: the poet Olga depicts farmer's suicide for many reasons. His death leaves behind his wife and children. In this poem, the farmer's wife calls herself a sinner as she has reminded to space the creators, whereas the farmer, who is a virtuous, is gone. The farmer does because he is unable to repay his loan and could not ask anyone for help by bending his head or stretching out his hand. He was not able to sell his crop, but she was born to be humiliated and ask help from everyone. She was also used to being sold. The poison released him from frustration, but has poisoned the wife's life and made it bitter forever. She recalls the days with her husband. The life were not always happy. She had shed tears, faced abuses and violence from him, and tolerated all pains. She thought that he had right to do so since he was a man. But his suicide blew the worst of her life. The crop was gone, but the debt remained, and their dignity suffered immensely. She asked him how she could bear the burden of poor children's committing suicide is easy, whereas living while facing the challenges is very difficult. She asserts that she will not escape like him, but live and teach her children to face all the odds of life. She also gets ready to struggle for life. ಇಷ್ಟು ದ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ವೈಫ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂಥ ಎಕ್ಸೈಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರು. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಇವುಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಟು ಆಲ್.